freaking huge for him. Round 11 was big for him. And then round 12, I thought was huge for Triple G. Because in all those rounds, he landed shots that dictated it very clear. Like, we saw good body shots, but no, we didn't really see grimace on Triple G's face. We saw Canelo land a good uppercut, but we didn't see any grimace on Canelo's face early in the rounds. But around 10, 11, and 12, you saw a difference in the composure of Canelo when Triple G landed shots. You saw it wobble him, you saw him shell up. That was the only really difference-making shots in the fight. So I would give those rounds to Triple G. So this is how I scored the fight. I've watched it twice now. I've scored it pretty much similar. There's a few rounds, again, where if you're a straight boxing expert and you break this down, you can make a case for Triple G or Canelo. So that's why it goes back and forth. I wouldn't have had a problem at all if they called this a draw. If they said, all right, you got another draw, you guys got to do a third time, I've been fine with that. But that's not what they did. They gave it to Canelo. And for the one of the shitty things about boxing is going into this fight, it's a real problem, but going into this fight, we have to know that because Canelo's the bigger draw, he's a younger fighter, he has more juice to squeeze out of him, boxing in general is going to want that man to win, and they're going to do whatever they can, their capabilities, to make sure he wins that fight. Besides, rigging the fight, when it goes to scorecards, if a round...
Do we say it's boxing, though? Do we say it's just boxing? Or do we say it's maybe the promoter? Maybe the network? Maybe the fact that it's Cinco de Mayo? He's in Mexico. Like, look, again, just started becoming a boxing fan, so I want to make this as clear as possible. I feel as though it was pretty obvious, especially from the first fight, that Triple G had to knock out Canelo to win, right? It's just to make it so blatantly obvious that you want this guy to win. What happens when Canelo faces a guy like Billy Joe Saunders? What happens when his boxing acumen just doesn't add up to Billy Joe's? Billy Joe just outboxes him. We saw it in the Mayweather thing, and even then there were judges that were trying to make Canelo win. Look, in the Mayweather fight, it was a little... Okay, the first time I saw it, I felt like it was boring. But then I schooled myself on boxing and why Floyd is so great. Watched it the second time and understood why Floyd won. He hit and didn't get hit as much as Canelo got hit. That's simple. He hit Canelo more than Canelo hit him, right? In this fight, the second round of the second fight between Triple G and Canelo, that honestly is a draw, which leaves the first fight to be, it leaves questions around the first fight. Why was it labeled a draw when clearly Golovkin won? Yes, he didn't win with clear Golovkin status. He didn't win the same way he won against previous opponents, right? But to just deny him what he worked for simply because Canelo is part of this, I don't know, man. Maybe Brendan's right. Let's go back.
Now you have to realize that it's just the way it works. It's a shitty deal. It's just boxing is as old as time, and there's these old heads in there, and everyone has their agendas. Everyone's paid off. It's just the way it goes for these big corporations. So, and also, I also thought HBO was very kind of pro Canelo as well. I thought it was a very pro Canelo job as far as analyst goes. That happens. I don't have a problem with that. If you made me commentate a fight where it's Deontay Wilder or it was someone I've worked with or someone I'm friendly with, I'm probably gonna be biased towards him, so I don't have a problem with that. I thought they did an amazing job. They always do an amazing job. The toughest gig in sports is when those first three fights all end fast, and then for whatever reason, boxing just does. These guys aren't walking out to 8 p.m. I don't give a fuck how early these ones go, but these guys aren't walking out at 8 p.m. So you had a 2-hour window, which I'd be interested to see how that affected the viewership. Because you have a 2-hour window of just complete bullshit. They should have showed the first fight. They should have done like a quick highlights of the first fight. They should have done anything.
I won't lie. I just watched that fight. I didn't watch the fight card. I was so interested in how this was gonna end because I chose to not watch the whole 24/7 thing before the fight. I watched it after the first time I watched the fight just to see if maybe they were biased towards Canelo the whole time, right? Nah, it wasn't that. It's just come that night, for some reason, that flag. It's Mexico. They weren't even in Mexico. They were in Las Vegas, man. So I don't understand why the outcome ended like that. Look, man, if I'm Canelo, I'm proud of my performance. I'm not proud of the outcome. That's all I want to say. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.
So this is a big deal for Asians around the world.
That's huge.
Awesome. This movie, Crazy Rich Asians, it's top of the box office right now.
It was a book too, right, Chin?
Yeah.
Did you guys read the book?
Nah.
It's about time Asians had a movie. This is the first time, right? There was a
Take it easy. Rush Hour 1, Rush Hour 2. Big Trouble in Little China.
Brandon, that
Come
was
on, Big
one
Trouble
Asian
in Little
guy.
China.
Brandon, that was one Asian
Rumble
guy.
in the Bronx.
That was one Asian guy.
Rumble in the Bronx. Listen, everyone listen. Rumble in the Bronx.
Brandon.
Godzilla 1, 2.
Brandon, these are. I understand, but that was just some Asian actor.
Enter the Dragon.
Brandon, okay, but that was a long time ago. That was all karate. This is about
The Last Samurai.
no karate in this
Tom
movie.
Cruise in The Last
There are
Samurai.
no swords or karate. This is like human beings having like relationships.
Disney's Mulan.
Brendan.
Emperor's New
Well, no, it's not
Groove.
Asian. It was Polynesian. God.